Good evening, everyone. Good evening, each and everyone present here. I'm your host. We have among ourselves Mr. Akash Kamerkar. He's a data scientist at ABB, also a founding member of Devel Squad Startup and part of LinkedIn editorial program. He's also a data scientist educator with Physics Walla, Geeks for Geeks, and Great Learning. He has conducted various workshops and tech talks across NITs, IITs, and top universities. Here we have the man himself. Mr. Kamerkar, can you hear me?
Yeah, am I audible?
Yes. So without any further ado, let's set the ball rolling.
So
You can take
yeah,
over.
sure. So let me share my screen. So yeah, anyone confirm my screen is visible?
Yes, it is.
Okay. So yeah, first of all, thank you like organizers for inviting me for this like guest talk on the adapting the Genai and Agentic-AI in 2026. So let's start with the talk. So before that, like let me introduce myself again. So I am a data scientist at ABB, and apart from that, like I'm a founding member at DevRel Squad, and from I'm working there in like DevRel space from last 2 years. And like I'm in teaching as well, so I'm a data science educator with Physics Wala, GFG, and Great Learning. And at the end, like I am a part of LinkedIn editorial program, and I'm like have good following on LinkedIn also. So yeah, that's me. So let's start with the talk. So now your people like भाई कितना flex करेगा talk चालू कर दे. So yeah, we can start the talk. So next is like yeah. So like what do you guys think, like why learning AI is mandatory in like 2026? Like you can just unmute yourself and you can just talk. Anyone, like you can talk.
I will start. Yes. So I think learning AI is very important at this
Mhm.
time because first of all, the impact of AI has in every field, be it from agriculture to anything. It reduces the time to do any work. It increases efficiency. So for businesses, it is important to have those guys who can finish the work in a quick time, so it will help them to make more business. So that's why I think it's important to learn.
Okay, yeah, fair enough. Any other want to try? Okay, so let me explain. So, what is like my point of view on this? So, if you are a developer, or if you are a SD, or if you are a data analyst of data engineering, so from last 1 year, last 2 years, like a lot of people, like what are like lot of people works, they include their like GenAI projects and agentic AI projects. So, if you are SD, doesn't matter. Like you have to work somehow. You have to work on some GenAI applications or agentic AI project. So far like ahead, like if you think for next 2 years, like if you are any role, you have to learn Genai Agentic. This is the mandatory field. And second thing I would say ki if you are planning for switch or if you are planning for upskilling, then definitely learning Genai Agentic AI is a mandatory. And if you learn these skills, then definitely you will get push in like job switch, or you will get a like preference over the other candidate. So this is the second thing I would say. And like now like lot of people are saying ki, like there is no job security in the like this corporate world. So to tackle that, like I would suggest, if you have the like GenAI agentic AI skills on your like normal skills, then definitely you will have a better job security compared to other person, like other people. So that's my thought on like why learning AI is mandatory. And it's very good to start, like learning anything is always helpful. So that's why start learning with GenAI and agentic AI. So all the so LLM is the basics of everything. Like if it comes to GenAI or agentic AI, जो उसका base it is a LLM only. And like what is LLM? LLM is basically large language model which is trained on like huge amount of data, and it is used to generate content or contain something. Maybe it is a image or maybe it is a video or something. Basically, it is used for generation purpose. And like these are the different LLM models are there. So mostly you people are aware of the GPT-5, Gemini 2.5, and Cloud A. But apart from that, like Meta also has a Llama 4, and Mistral also has a Mistral last 3. So last two models, I think not lot of people are aware of, but mostly first three models, like lot of people are using in their day-to-day work and in their like GenAI projects also. So the point is, so these are the models are there, but you should know like how to use these models in your projects or in your like day-to-day work. So these are the just like this is the OpenAI model, and just we have to just this is like 3 or 4 lines of code. And what we are doing, we are just connecting the LLM model, we are just calling the API, that's it. So these are the I just wrote down some scripts to how to connect to OpenAI models and how to connect to Google Gemini models. So my point is like connecting. So we are just doing the API call. That's it. So LLM models are there, and we are just doing API call, and we are using that model. So this is just interacting with the LLM model. But when it comes to GenAI application, GenAI project, or Agentic-AI project, it's a like lot of more things we have to do. So next, like we'll explain ki what is difference between GenAI versus Agentic AI and versus agent. So basically, GenAI projects it's related to like we have the LLM model, like we are giving prompt to that LLM model, and it will give some output. So basically, it's a reactive model. Like we have to pass some prompt like input, and we will get output. But when it comes to agent, it's like if you so you have to give some task like you have given some agent task, like you gave the PDF and you have to summarize that PDF. So the agent will do that summarization autonomously, like automatic he will do the single task, I would say. And when it comes to agentic AI, so it is a, like I would say it's a workflow kind of thing. So if you take an example of you have the YouTube video, and you have to convert that YouTube video into like maybe into LinkedIn post. So for that, this is the complete like complex tasks. So we have to break down that task into like simple tasks. Like first we have to pass that YouTube video to the LLM, and we have to download the transcript. So this is the first task we have to do. Second task, I would say, we have the transcript. And if you want to create a LinkedIn content, then first you have to create a hook, you have to create a content, and we have to content CTA. So for these three tasks, we have to generate three agents. So I would say agentic AI is like combination of the agents. And yeah, so we have to pass the complex workflow, and we have to just connect all the agents, and we will get the output. So in our case, we are getting output as a LinkedIn content. So yeah, this is like difference between Gen AI versus agentic AI and agents. So yeah, till now, anyone have any doubt or anything, you can just ask.
Uh, so, Akash, so am I audible? Hello.
Yeah, you're audible.
Yeah. So why we are shifting from ML like uh, like previously built ML models to like this built-in like Gen AI, agentic AI models. So why from traditional to these
Mhm.
things?
Yeah. So your question is like we have some traditional ML and DL model
Yes. Yes.
also,
Yes.
and why you are moving to GenAI? Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So like whatever capabilities like this traditional model has, like regression or classification or clustering models, so all this capability these Gen AI models they have already. So like, so do you know like what is LLM? So basically it is LML is the large language model, and we are using that for the generating something like generating text or video. So so I will take an example of like we have some data, and we have to fit some regression line. So for that also we can use basic linear regression or any regression model. So why we are going with the like GenAI model? So the point is, when we are suppose I have to predict, I have to fit some line in the like some data points are there. So that time I am doing manually. But with the help of GenAI or LLM can understand the data. LLM can try different fits, like which fit is good for that data, and LLM at the end it will give the like what is the best fit for that data. So that all kind of automation LLM is doing, so GenAI is doing. So that's the need of the like GenAI.
Like in backend, those algorithms only work, right? No, I don't.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
just wanted to know.
backend they are using those algorithm, but it is automatic na, instead of human doing
Yes,
all
yes,
these
yes,
things,
yes, yes.
like Gen AI. So I will just give an example. So do you know what is EDA? Like we have to extrapolate data analysis. So we have to analyze data, like what are the different patterns are there. So there are like we used to, like 2 years back we used to have like like bulky notebook, and we have to do all this EDA part, like. But now you can just pass that data to the LLM, and LLM give you the output directly. So there is no need of running that notebook manually and all these things. So yeah, that is the advantage.
Okay, okay. Thank you.
Okay, great. So next, like I will just explain like what is happening in the industry with respect to this Gen AI, Agentic AI. So these are the
Akash, we have
examples.
a question from a participant. Like he asked, like, can you explain the EDA part once again?
EDA. Okay. So yeah, first I will explain what is EDA in like basic machine learning. EDA stands for exploratory data analysis. So what we are doing in EDA. So if you have given some data from the customer, so what you will do first, you understand the data, like how many rows, columns are there. So this is the first thing. Second thing, you will start analyzing any trends or patterns are there in that data. So that second thing you will do. Then third, you will start some data cleaning or data pre-processing thing. And yeah, this is the like steps we are doing in the EDA. So all these steps previously we are doing manually, like we are writing the manually code and we are getting the output and we are analyzing the output. But with the help of LLM or a GenAI, I would say you have to just pass that data to the LLM. LLM will do all the EDA intermediate steps. It will understand the data, like what are the different trends pattern available in that data. And at the end it will summarize the trends and pattern, the final conclusion part, and it will give it to you. So it is like with the help of GenAI, I would say we are automating entire process, and we are getting output in the like human readable, like text format, instead of human analyzing the actual plots and graphs. Yeah, hope you got your answer.
He's asking like data warehousing or something. He's asking this all in the chats. Okay.
Okay, okay, I will just go to chats. Okay, kind of data management, data warehousing. Data management, data warehousing is different. Like EDA is more like data pre-processing, data cleaning. So what you are referring, I guess it is the data engineering. So LLM like can means not LLM, like agentic AI can help in like data engineering to write a pipeline. But yeah, like if you are referring to that. Okay, we'll go to maybe next slide. If okay, got it. Okay, great. So yeah, next, like what is happening. So these are the like examples with respect to like what I'm working in my company. So like these are the three applications currently we are working. First is the self-healing system. Like we are developing the agents like which will detect the bug, and it automatically try to first it will resolve that bug and try to deploy that solution into production. So it's a patches. So these are we are trying so we are calling like co-pilot. So with the help of co-pilot we are building this agent, and we are like for that we have developed the MCP also. Second is like agentic rack. So like there is when it comes to like our company, there are a lot of customer data is there. So for that we cannot like just expose that data to the LLM. So for that we have to build rack for on top of that data. And with the agentic rack, like we are like doing the like trying to solve the like customer problem, like anomaly detection or time series forecasting. So this is the second, like I would say, agentic project we are working in our company. And third is the dynamic UX. So this is not like we are working in the company, but like few days back I came across one tool called okay, let me show that tool. Fee Studio, that is the name of the tool. And yeah, just I think, okay. Can you check my video is audible or not?
No, it isn't.
It is audible?
No, I
Sorry?
think you have
No,
to
no,
share
it's
with
not.
your audio,
Okay,
system
okay.
audio.
Okay, let me share. Okay. So yeah, this is the like what I'm referring ki. This is the one of the application they have developed. So just go through video, you will get the idea like what they have developed.
Go to autonomyai.io and sign up for a free trial.
Yeah, it is audible and visible, no?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, Akash.
Just go through video. And so what I was talking about the dynamic UI thing. So you will just got to know about.
Cheers. Hi everyone. Today I'm going to show you what an AI native PM workflow really looks like with Face Studio. This is an open source Jira clone that we deployed with Versal and connected to our GitHub repo. Let's say I have a simple front-end task on my table, like change the create issue flow from a single column to a two-column layout. Traditionally, to get it done, I'd have to write a document. Our designer would put together a Figma, engineering would place it in the queue, build it, I review and approve. End to end, best case scenario, this would take 2 or 3 days. Now check this out. Instead of creating documents, I head over to Face Studio, I look up the create issue component. I don't have to know its technical name. Face Studio understands and renders the component for me. There, I write a simple prompt asking Face Studio to redesign the page into a two-column layout. Face Studio already knows our brand language, components, and design system. In a few minutes, I get a render of the result. I review it, and once satisfied, I click Send to Devs. This takes about 10 minutes, and this is actually where the PM's work ends. Putting on my developer hat, in GitHub, I receive this professionally written PR describing everything that's been done. It looks and reads as if a senior developer wrote it. I review it, run tests, and merge when ready. Back in the app, a quick reload, and voila, the task is complete. Isn't that what? This is a feature fully delivered end to end in about 30 minutes. In the past, as a PM, I could do 2 or 3 of these a week. Face Studio allows me to do 2 or 3 a day. This is what AI native product management really looks like, and it is powerful. Want to try it on your codebase? Go to autonomyai.io and sign up for a free trial. Cheers.
So yeah, that just like I just want to give you like what this dynamic UX means. So the if you saw the video, so what they are doing. So if you have some application and if you have to make some changes in that application, so usually process is like first you have to create a like PR or a like document for that change. Like what should be the change? Then that document will go to the developer or a product manager or a UI UX people. Then they will create a Figma screens for that, and then it will these changes will go to developer. They will write a code for that, and then it will deploy. So all these things it will take 2 to 3 days, but with the help of that tool you can just do it in 30 minutes. So that is the one more like project or Agentic-AI or Genai thing we are like I got to know. But yeah, these are the things like happening in the industry. So yeah, next we'll start with the like what are the skills are required in 2026. Like if you are looking for switch or if you are looking for upskilling, so first I would say you must learn GenAI and Agentic AI. So for GenAI, you should know about the like there is a requirement like you should know what is the transformer, what is the LLM, what is the deep learning basic. So if you start with the GenAI, I would suggest start with the basics of LLM transformer. Then you can start with the GenAI. Second, agentic AI. So these are the like frame different frameworks are there. So there is no need of like going for means there is no need of learning the basic thing. Like you can just start fresh with the agentic AI. Then that is good. Like it's there is no prerequisite for that. Second, once you are completed with the GenAI and agentic AI, then I would suggest like start learning about the deployment part and the LLM ops part. And second is the evaluation and safety. So evaluation is like LLM, like GenAI or agentic evaluation I'm talking about. So there are like different matrices to evaluate your LLM result or agentic agents results. But if you are a fresher or a just started like your corporate job, then I would suggest just GenAI and Agentic AI is sufficient. Try to do a lot of projects on that domain. And if you are like 4 or 5 years of experience, then I would suggest try to learn the deployment part and LLM ops part as well. So yeah, these are the skills you should add in your resume if you want to going for a job hunt in 2026. And so these are the like different frameworks you should know when it comes to GenAI projects. Then you should aware of the LangChain, Llama Index, OpenAI SDK, and Hyperstack. So basically, Hyperstack is for the searching purpose. If you are building RAG, so that like for that like your search, that time you are using the Hyperstack. And LangChain is basically for when you are creating any like you are calling the API. That time we have to use LangChain and OpenAI SDK. And when it comes to agentic stack, we have the Crew AI, Atogen, we have N10 also. So these are the like multi agents platforms. Like you can build multi agents and connect all the agents in that framework. Second is the Langframe, Pydantic AI, and Swarm. So yeah, these are the tech stack I would say if you are planning to put agentic AI project in your resume. So these are the like bare minimum tech stack you should and like you should learn and you should add it in your skills. Okay. So next is like you have decided like you want to learn Gen AI, but so the major problem like lot of like fresher and student comes, they don't know like what projects they have to start with, because like jumping on directly complex project like तो बहुत confused हो जाता है. So these are the like three basic projects I have written कि if you are starting with the Gen AI agentic AI thing like learning and parallelly doing project, so these are the like to do project you can try. So these are like very simple project. So first is like multi-model chatbot. So if you feel the multi-model chatbot looks little bit difficult, then I would suggest first go with the basic chatbot. Like in that you have to just call the OpenAI models or LLM models. So that is the basic chatbot you can do. And if you are comfortable with that, then you can go with the multi-model chatbot. So what is multi-model? So LLM can generate text also, it can generate image also, it can generate video also. So in multi-model we are generating the text, image, and video. So yeah, these are the first project you can try. Second is the so first project with respect to like Gen AI project. Second project with respect to agentic AI. So you have to create some data cleaning agent. So like it's like you have to give some database, like it may be in CSV file or a Excel file or anything. So we have to pass that data to that agent. So that agent will try all the EDA part, all the data cleaning part, all the data pre-processing part, and the output of that agent, it is like you will get a clean data, maybe for like prediction purpose or like regression or classification. So that very big, this is a very basic agent you can build. And yeah, second and third is yeah, this little bit complex. So this is the content CEO, like you have to build multi agent system. So as I said like previously, I took an example of the YouTube video. Like you have the YouTube video, and using that you have to create a LinkedIn post. So you have to create a like 4 to 5 agents like with the different tasks, and you have to connect all these like all that 4 to 5 agents, and at the end you will get your LinkedIn post. So these are the like basics projects you can try. And after that, if you feel you are good with this project, then you can go with the complex project. So yeah, that's from my side. Like if you have any questions and anything, you can just ask.
Yeah, they have the questions
Hi everyone.
written down
Today
in
I'm
the
going to show
chat
you what
box.
an AI native PM work.
Okay, sir. Yeah. Just I will go to chat and I will check. Okay, can you share some resources which will cover those requirements? Okay, so like personally, I will follow Krish Naik channel, and if you see my like, just I was referring these videos only. So yeah, I will try to send it maybe in chat. Like I will just share this video, and like parallelly you can just go through his channel. So his channel is very good. And yeah, and one more is code basics. Just I will go with that also. Yeah, you can check his videos also. Like
Also
he
afraid
also
that
done
you're
some
overqualified
good
for the
videos on.
fancy data science roles outside India? Maybe you did give it a shot, but never got shot.
Yeah. Can you please share PPT with us all? Yeah, yeah. After this session, I will share this PPT. Do you offer any courses too for this? I don't offer. Like I used to teach for the these edtech platforms, but like from last 6 months, I have stopped and I started upskilling and all these things. But yeah, one thing I'm starting maybe next week or next to next week. So I am just starting. It's not a course or something like that. So just I'm sharing my Genai Agentic-AI learning journey with you. So for that, maybe I will share my channel. You can just try to follow there. So yeah, this one thing you can do. So this is like my YouTube channel. Like I'm trying to post the videos on that, like about how I'm going to learn, like learning journey. That's it. Okay. Wait, can you share some resources? Okay, that I covered. Do you explain RAG actually do? I know what is RAG, but I want to know more about it. Okay. So RAG. So RAG basically stands for, okay, just I will put my laptop to charge. Yeah. So yeah. So just I will explain in like what we are doing in our company with respect to RAG. So RAG stand for retrieval augmented generation. So you have the text. So what happened? So like these are like lot of HR policies or the data that company cannot like showcase, means exposed to the like outside LL. Some like confidential data is there. So that time, and we have to train our model with that data. Means like so there are like lot of HR policies are there, and you cannot expose this HR policies to outside world. So that should be protected. So what to that to avoid, and we have to use that policy for our model training also. So one thing we can do, we can use that all these HR policies data, and we can train our model and fine tune it, but it will take lot of time and lot of computing power. So to avoid that, we can just build a RAG. So what RAG it will do? So we have the, like suppose we have like 1,000 documents of HR policies. So we will first convert that document into vector embeddings. Just I will give the overall like long like high level view. I won't go into depth. So first we will convert that all the documents into text. Then first that text we will convert into the vector embeddings. So that vector embeddings we will try to store into some vector database. And when it comes to RAG, like previously what we are doing, we are just prompting the LLM. So now what we are doing, with the help of prompt, we are taking some context from the that vector database, and we are passing to the LLM. So this time we have the context of that track, which has all the that document information, and you will get a better result. So this is like over like high level view of the rack. I hope you understand. Okay. We will give a full course for us from basics to advanced for data science. Will you give a full course of us from basics to advanced for data science? For data science, again, like what I have learned, I learned from the Chris Naik only. So he is the go-to person. You can just go through his channel, and like his channel is free only, so no need to pay anything, and you can just learn. He have like lot of roadmaps also, so you can follow that also. Which tech stack I should start? I don't know how much about where to start. So I think like first I will start with the Python. Like if you give your background, then I will answer in better way. Yeah,
Hi.
yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I have a question with that self-healing system. You shown that we are, I mean, you guys are building. So like, are businesses trusting in AI to putting patch in production, and how you are like you guys are handling that? It's an no mishaps are happening because of that code getting pushed. Because AI don't take accountability of anything. So how you guys are adding
Okay.
security?
So you are talking about that bug resolver wala thing, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah.
Okay. So for that, like we are not completely depend upon that system. So basically, we have developed the MCP, and like what it is doing. So like when some bug is raised or some bug is like raised by the QA or something, so that bug like automatically it will try to generate code or try to identify like what was the issue in the like original code and how to debug. So it is giving the recommendation to the developer, so these are the recommendation or these are the fix. So the developer has a final say, like whether he has to accept that fix or not. So once he accepted, then like it will run the test cases for that fix, and it will check whether code is breaking or not. If the test cases are failing, then like again manual intervention has to happen by the developer.
Okay, the final say sitting with the devs and then regression and then whatever comes out of it. Okay,
So
thanks.
my experience with that key, when it comes to very complex bug, that time this won't help much. When it comes to very like simple bugs, that time it will work very like easily.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, so I'm currently learning the Java full stack development. Okay, then I would suggest to start with the, if you are want to start in data science, then first I would suggest start with the Python, then stats, machine learning, and then you can start with the deep learning. So these are the like four basics skills for the any data science role. And once you're good at that, then you can start with the deep learning LLM transformer thing. Then you can jump to Gen AI. But parallelly, you can start agentic AI because there is no dependency for agentic AI frameworks. So that's better. As a college student, where shall I focus? Core ML or directly GenAI? Okay, hype. Okay. So directly GenAI, I wouldn't say, because to understand GenAI, you should know core ML and deep learning. But you can start with the agentic AI parallelly. So I would say start with the core ML, GenAI, and parallelly you can start with the agentic AI, the framework kind of things, like where you have to just build agents.
Hi Akash, this is Abhimanyu. I'm
Yeah.
working as product data analyst. I have 3 years of experience. So I'll be like working on the tools like SQL and Power BI and Azure like that. So this Gen AI, where I can able to use it proficiently. So I'm just new to this Gen AI.
Mhm. Okay. So I will tell with respect to SEO. This is like lot of I have heard like lot of people they are doing. So like so there is a query. So we are writing some queries on SQL like DBs and all. So now like lot of people they are creating projects. So instead of the query, you have to write a plain text, like you have to make changes in the this table, or you have to add this values in this table. So he's writing the plain text, and it will automatically convert in the SQL query, and like it will execute. So these are the like some GenAI projects they are happening with respect to SQL. But yeah, what was your question? I just lost it.
I was like where to exactly implement these Gen AIs, like from the database itself, or like to the data analysis, or like
Okay, so your question is like you are working with the SQL and data analytics, then how learning this GenAI agentic AI will help.
yes, yes, exactly.
Okay. So yeah, so what as I said, ki if you are just depending on the one skill like SQL developer or a data analytics or a data engineering, so after like now you are okay, like you have your job. But when it comes to after 2 3 years, it can be lost because like whatever work you are doing, so GenAI or agents they can do. So there is what is the need of you now. So that's the reason to avoid means to have the good job security. I would suggest like upscaling to agentic AI, Gen AI in your work is like much needed.
Okay, okay, Akash. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay. So we have grown once. Okay. First year student and started Agentic-AI and some Genai, but don't know Python and states I want to be data engineer. So please give me roadmap. Okay, so for data engineer, uh, roadmap like maybe you can just connect me on LinkedIn, so I will maybe share some resources. For now, I'm not able to like recall resources for data engineer. But yeah, for that also you have to learn Python. That is mandatory. Python and some data engineering things. I think we'll wait for 5 minutes and we'll disengage. Like you can ask if you have any questions. Meanwhile, you can just like subscribe to my channel. So at there I'm starting to put like Genai agentic AI related like my learning journey. So if you want to learn along with me, you can just follow me there. I will share my LinkedIn as well.
Okay, so thank you, Akash, and it was a great like time with you. The audience was, of course, engaging. They had a lot of doubts. Yeah, any of you have any doubts? Then please, it's your time. You can speak to him now, guys. If you have any doubts, I repeat, you can speak to him now.
Okay, so we have like two, three questions. So what are you learning? So currently, like I have learned the agentic AI, Genai, like bits and pieces, but I'm starting to learn like proper in flow. So that's what I'm trying to learn now. Second, sir, which is the best role data science? So it AI can take our jobs, sir. Okay, so it's not like best role, I would say. It's like you have to keep up with the like whatever like coming in like trending, not a trending, like new technology are coming in the market. So like last year Genai came, last year Agentic AI came. So everywhere something will come. You have to just learn that technology and you have to do like whatever job you are doing. That is sufficient.
Another question, Akash.
Yeah.
In the data analysis field, we have some badges for proving our skills, like for SQL and Power BI, in the sense Power BI. So, like that, like this Gen AI, is there any offerings by big tech companies, or what is the industrial need of validation of we have that skill like that?
Okay. So it's more about like so you have the skills. So you're asking ki like how companies are validating you have the right skill or not.
Yes.
Okay. So so this is like very simple, I would say. Like if you are applying, so you have to apply with the resume. So like whatever projects you are mentioning in your resume and like tech stack or tech skills, so with the help of that only they will try to like filter you or try to like means filter your profile. So that's why I'm saying like if you are applying one like Gen AI project, second basic agentic AI project must be in your resume. So when it comes to the resume score matching and all these things, so that time also like if there is a means now if you see lot of like job requirement they are asking for a Gen AI and agentic AI. So that time it will help to get good ETS score. So my like frank suggestion try to add at least one Gen AI and one agentic AI project. So that is sufficient. And try to learn new things like MCP, agentic rack, and all these things.
Okay, Akash, thank you.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
so
if
thank you,
you
everyone. It was a
okay.
great session. Yeah. So
Yeah, if
just
you
before
just
we,
do one thing. So if you want to try, so I showed some the like one demo. If you want to try that demo, like there is a platform called Fee Studio, so you can just check out there and you can get some hands-on of that platform. You have to just click that link and you have to register with your normal mail is also fine. Okay, we have one more last question we will take. After 5 years, AI will be so crazy as per
I would
you.
just spoke just for once. You can continue.
Yeah, yeah, okay.
Well, guys, just need to drop your email and name over here because you need to get your certificates, right? So for your certificates, you just need to drop your email and name over here. Yes, you can continue.
Okay. Uh, hit with okay. So after 5 years, AI will be so crazy. As per you, which job will remain mainly in hype? It will be needed. Uh, so it's I current so now I can say ki if you are doing anything related to Genai, Agentic AI, you are safe for at least for next 5 to 10 years. But when you are just doing the Python developer or just doing the like front end developing means very standalone work. So and the work can be like done by the AI, so that job will be replaceable. So that's what I'm suggesting. If you are just Python developer, then you are replaceable in next 5 years, because now like companies are working to create a code like developer agents and all these things. So yeah, this is not means it will take time, but you should learn other skills also. So having multiple skills, it's always better to just go with the single skill, like just front end developer, just back end developer. At least front end developer and back end developer, they have like lot of tech stack or languages to work on. But just Excel or just Python developer or just Java developer, it's I feel ki they have to upskill. Yeah, I think yeah, that's it. I think we already passed 8:45. Okay. Yeah, that's it from my side, and thank you guys for joining. And yeah, if you want to connect, just send me the connection request and LinkedIn. And if you want to follow the learning experience of the Genai Agentic AI, you can follow me on YouTube. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you very much again, guys. Just before you leave, I repeat names and emails here, please. It was a
Thank you.
wonderful session.
Yeah.
Thank you, everyone.